Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well and that you are keeping safe. Please guys, follow the guidelines, stay at home and stay safe. So today guys, I will be teaching you, or rather showing you how one of my recipe of egusi. But before I do that, please guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, comment and share. Thanks guys. So now let's get started. So for this particular recipe, I will be using a lap of turkey, 2 onions, 2 fresh pepper, 3 bay leaf, 4 cubes of maggi seasoning, a bunch of spring onion, salt, a tin tomato, 2 fresh pepper, and a little dry pepper. That is optional though. So first of all, as you can see, I have already washed my meat, my turkey. I have washed them and is already on the pot. So what I do, how I cook my meat, I don't normally add water because turkey meat especially contains a lot of water already. So if I add water, it will give it that taste that I'm looking for in turkey. So what I will just do, I will take 2 of those maggi, peel it into the pot, add 3 bay leaves and onion, the 2 pepper, fresh pepper. That's all. I won't be adding as well salt. It is I did that on a purpose because maggi here contains a lot of salt. So if you are not careful, if you add another extra salt to it, your sauce is going to be kind of, it's going to be too salty. So here I won't be adding any salt. I will add some if needed, but for now I won't be adding any salt. So that is for that. So while my meat is cooking, so I will just go ahead and put my crayfish. Sorry, I forgot to mention that on the ingredients. I also have crayfish, with which I will be grinding my egusi. So I will just pour my 2 cups of egusi into my blender, add the crayfish and grind. So like I was saying, I will add into a blender and grind it. So most especially guys, do not forget to keep an eye on the meat while doing all of those. It's very important. Remember, we didn't add any water to this meat, so it is very easy for it to get burnt. So as you can see here, you can see water on top of the meat. I haven't added water yet, but it is cooking perfectly fine. So I'm going to cover it up and go back to my egusi. So I will just keep blending until it is blended. It's grinded to my satisfaction. So once that is done, I will come back to my meat, add a little bit of water, let's say 5 minutes after my meat have been on the fire. So now I'm going to secure my meat by adding a little bit of water. So I'm going to be adding a cup of water, which is 25 centiliters So I'm going to be adding that into my meat. Then I will cover it up and keep on cooking. I will alternate it soft to my satisfaction. So I won't forget, guys, very, very important. I won't forget to be keeping an eye on it. As you can see in this very place, I haven't added water yet. You see the old water on the meat. I haven't added any water, but it's already there's water already on it. So I'm going to cook it, continue cooking it with this water, but later on I'm going to add water to it, because I will be cooking it for about 7-10 minutes, so to my satisfaction. So on this recipe also, while I'm on it, I have also tilapia fish. I'm missing tilapia fish with the turkey, and also I will be adding this one. I will be adding bitter leaf. So that is it, guys. So I'm going to soak the bitter leaf. So you see the meat. So it has cooked. I added a cup of water, 25 centiliter. I added into it. So you see, that's the meat now. Now we are going to concentrate on the egusi. So in my pot, I have a little bit of oil in it already. So it's just vegetable oil of your choice. So I added a little bit of oil. So now I'm going to lower my heat. Very important. When cooking, always start with lower heat to the highest one. At least that's how I prepare my food though. So I don't know how you guys are doing it at your home. So that being said, so I'm going to be opening this tomato paste. So these steamed tomatoes, I'm going to be opening it. So here I am opening the tomato paste while my oil is heating. So now that I'm done, I'm going to be cooking. First of all, I will be cooking you see, I brought out another two maggi. So I brought out another 2 maggi to add for the onion and the tomato paste. I'm going to cook it with the onion and the tomato paste. So meanwhile, I will be cooking the onion with the maggi and tomato paste. So I'm going to start like this. Pour in my onion once my oil is heat. So not too much hot, because I don't want my onion to get burnt. So I don't want it to be burnt at all. So I'm going to add the onion. First of all, I'm going to kind of separate them. I'm going to separate them on single rings. So for pouring it, so I'm going to, after that, I will proceed and pour it into the pot and all. So and add my maggi. So after that, I'm going to be adding also my tomato paste. But before I add my tomato paste, I'm going to allow this onion to kind of soften it in the oil with my maggi cube. I'm going to soften it a little bit. Then after on, I will add my tomato paste. So guys, please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, comment and share. Please, thank you. Okay guys, here presenting to you the principal ingredients of this recipe. I mean the star. So after I'm done with my tomato paste and onion, I'm going to pour this egusi into it. As you can see, it's not soaked, it's dry, just as the way it came out of the blender. So I'm going to keep on stirring it. Don't be afraid if you have some kind of I don't know how they call that, as in if it is not completely blended from the beginning, don't be afraid. It will get blended. It will be blended immediately. You give it a nice stir, and when it comes in contact with the oil, so it will melt it. So just keep on stirring, be stirring it, and this process is going to take you about 5 minutes. Don't be afraid. Keep on stirring, guys. Keep stirring. Very, very important. I mean, at this point, you won't want to miss your egusi soup. Just keep on stirring. Keep stirring. While stirring, guys, please use the other hand, subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, comment and share. Please guys, thank you. So just keep stirring. Now I'm going to lower the heat, because once again, at this point, after all these efforts, this time you will want your egusi to get burnt. Who does that? Like you, it will not get burnt. So we are going to keep on stirring it. So as you can see, the thing is dried up. It's dried now. If you are from Nigeria, so you know this thing we call gari. So it's like gari now. So then you know you are ready to add water. You see, everything is dried up. So I'm not just going to add a regular water. I will be adding my meat water. So I will be adding my meat water, but before then, for those of us that like it spicy, you can add extra dry pepper. Me, I like it when it is spicy, but if you don't like pepper, don't add this extra pepper. Don't just add it. It's optional, like I said in the beginning of this video. So I'm still going to continue stirring it, like mix everything together. try to mix everything. As you have noticed right from the very beginning of this video, I haven't added any salt. I haven't added any salt to this recipe, so just keep on moving like that. So don't be afraid. It's going to be a well seasoned with salt, but make sure you do that at the end to your taste. Do not just be adding it just like adding sake because it is necessary. Because if you are using maggi cube, it contains a lot of salt already, except you are not using maggi cube. So now I will be adding my meat juice. So I will pour 1 spoon and turn. So just same process, be repeating it. So here it is. Oh, wow, it's so beautiful and it is very tasty. I wish you can taste it. So now guys, I'm going to cover it up. I'm going to cover it up and leave it for about 5 minutes. And I won't forget to be giving it a stir. Very, very important. Very, very important. So I'm going to bring down the heat because I don't want it to get burnt, not after all this effort. So I'm going to bring it down and just be cooking it. So okay guys, see you very soon. I will be staring at it. Be stirring all the time. I will be making sure that it doesn't get burnt. So while it is cooking, please guys subscribe to my YouTube channel, comment, like and share. Okay, welcome back guys. So now we'll be adding the tilapia fish. So and this one is my bitter leaf. I have soaked it and washed it. So I'm going to be adding it to it also. That is how I like it. I normally soak it for about a few hours and wash it and just use it that way. So I will be adding a little, not all, because I don't like it when it is too bitter. So I just like the taste a little bit, be as in the background taste. So not too pronounced, but at the same time present. So I will give it a nice stir also. I'm going to be giving it a nice stir. Yes, you stir a lot in this recipe, like you stir all through. So I'm going to be giving it a nice stir. Then after this, I will let it cook a little bit also. But before then, as you can see, it's thick. For me, it's too thick, so I will be adding a little bit of water. So sorry, you can't see when I'm measuring that. So I will be adding 25 centiliters of water, which is a cup of water. So I will be adding that cup of water, and that's it. So I'm going to give it a stir again. I know you might by now you might be tired. You might have been tired of hearing that word, but no, my dear friend, that is how it is with this recipe. Wow, it is so tasty. So I wish you can taste it. So tasty, very, very, very delicious, and I'm not even yet done. So I'm going to cover it up again, cook it for about 5 minutes. And while cooking, sorry for saying this again, come back and stir. Come back and stir, my dear friends. Come back and stir, and please lower the heat. If you are me, I'm high it here because I know that I'm around, so I'm going to high it. I will be coming like every 30 seconds to give it a stir. So if you know you won't be around that close, like lower the heat, it will be better. So I'm going to higher the heat a little bit here, and see you soon. Okay guys, we are back. As you can see, it is it is so delicious. It is so beautiful inside, so beautiful. You can tell without tasting it that it's going to be delicious. So I will test it again. I love tasting as well when I'm cooking. We just test it. I'm testing the salt level, so to know if I'm going to add salt now or not. But obviously, I'm not still going to add salt. So now I'm going to be adding. My turkey. So I'm talking here because I was explaining to you guys what I explained earlier about the meat, how I cook my meat. So do not just pay attention. After all, you can't even hear me here. So anyway, that being said, I'm going to be adding the meat into my egusi soup and give it a proper stir, like a proper stir. Okay guys, see you soon. So now I have poured the meat into it. So I will be picking out my bay leaves out of it. So you won't want to be having bay leaf in your plate. So I will try and pick it out. So I'm going to test it again. I will test it again. Not be queen. She will test it. You see, I've tested it again. So guys, that's how I am when I'm cooking. So just for you, as in, I'm going to be adding a little bit of salt, but I do not really need it. Just like that, I can't just finish cooking without adding salt. And believe me, it contains a lot of salt already before adding that one. So I will be adding a little bit of salt, and I will be picking out the bones of the fish. So here I was saying that you should please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Call your friends, share to your friends, even your enemies self. Even your enemies self. Punish them by giving them my YouTube channel. Tell them, give them work, make they come dey watch me. Then they will leave you. They go leave you alone. You know that person wey don dey your, as in, is on your nerves. You don't know as you want to discharge them. Give her my YouTube channel. Thank me later. So now, guys, that being said, I'm joking though. So now that being said, I'm going to leave it to cook for some time. So I will be stirring it from time to time. Like I said, it's very important. So now here comes my last step. So which is adding my spring onions. So I'm going to lower the gas, my cooker. So I will be using it. I will be adding this spring onion after picking out the bones and those extra things that is not so appetizing. So when I'm done with that, I will be adding this spring onion. Okay, this spring onion, I love cooking with it. I almost use it in all of my recipe when I have them at hand. So I have some in my garden, so I will just go straight to my garden and pluck some and add it to it. For me, it replaces for those of you that are from Nigeria, it replaces pumpkin leaves. So I'm using it for almost all my recipe, almost everything when I have them at hand. So now I will be adding it at the last minute. So because it's so soft, so like pumpkin leaf, so you add it at the last minute. It doesn't need a lot of cooking. So I'm going to add it, then stir it, then off my gas, my cooker, my electric cooker. Then guys, I'm done. So this egusi, we will be eating it with starch. Those of you from Nigeria, you understand. We will be eating it with starch. Gosh, my kids, they love it. They love it. And this egusi soup, I can sense that it's not going to stay more than 3 days in my fridge, because they love it. So I'm just going to stir everything together, stuff like that, and voila, the end of my recipe. Thanks so guys for watching. Thanks so much. Please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell if you haven't done so that anytime I put on a recipe, a video on my YouTube channel, you will be aware. So this is the second episode of my food chronicles. So I will be doing more of of recipe here. So please subscribe, like and share my YouTube channel. You can also comment as well. Invite your friends and family to like me on my YouTube channel. I'm also on Instagram, guys. My name on Instagram is Queen Uwaila Martins. Thanks for watching. Thanks so much. Bye bye. Ciao. Tschüss.